How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Ahmed, and I'm here today to discuss with you guys a pretty exciting SPAC that I am super interested in. And this one is called VGAC, the Virgin Group Acquisition Corporation. So, the CEO of the Virgin Group, Richard Branson, just recently came out and created his own SPAC. And this was, again, pretty recent. As you can see, it hit the market November 23rd. So it hasn't really even been 2 weeks yet. But again, VGAC, kind of like all SPACs, has been trending, around the $10 mark. It looks like, again, people were getting excited because Richard Branson is a very well-known CEO, entrepreneur, investor, venture capitalist. He's just someone that really understands money. And at the same time, he has some pretty strong companies that are potential mergers with VGAC. And those include Virgin Hyperloop. So Virgin Hyperloop here, I didn't know this, but on November 8th, the first passengers traveled safely on the Hyperloop, making transportation history. So we've heard of these Hyperloops with Tesla and other companies that are really interested, but I think Tesla specifically was kind of first to want to disrupt this space and create these Hyperloops for people to travel in place of, cars or airplanes. And just looking at the speed of the Hyperloop that the Virgin Group created at 670 miles per hour. So I just Googled the speed of an airplane because, again, that's the conventional way to travel from point A to point B for a longer distance. But for passenger aircrafts, it's about 575 miles per hour. So Hyperloops, again, they're faster, and it seems like it's kind of a no-brainer if they're going to be underground, as long as, there's government clearance and the federal government is okay with it. Here in the United States, it could be something of the future. So I think that's a pretty exciting opportunity, especially if VGAC ends up partnering or merging with the Virgin Hyperloop, and that's how they decided to make this company go public. That'd be great. But there are other options. So there's also Virgin Orbit, which Virgin Orbit, again, is also speculation, but could be the potential VGAC merger. And this is a company that's looking to help launch space missions for the average person. So a lot of people want to go to space, but we are not able to because we're not astronauts. We're not a part of NASA, and there's a lot of restrictions. But what the Virgin Group wants to do with Virgin Orbit is to allow people to go to space. So I was reading a little bit through their website here, just kind of a bird's eye view. But again, it really is allowing people to potentially do that, and also launching smaller satellite missions up top for privately owned companies. So again, pretty dang cool stuff. But lastly, the third company that's being speculated to merge with the VGAC SPAC is Richard Branson's Envision, so Virgin Envision. And so what this is again, it's an EV company that not only is it EV, but it's an overall energy, alternative energy company. And they're doing things like, creating an electric vehicle and other things like, wind turbines, as you can see in the background here. And they have, again, really cool website. I really like the layout they have here. But it talks about, they're venturing in sustainable energy for the future, even racing against the climate change. So right now with NASCAR and everything like that, those are all, of course, gas-powered vehicles, but they're looking at potentially using electric vehicles for the, the race car industry, which I think would be pretty dang cool. As long as they're fast enough, people will follow. So yeah, those are kind of the three speculations for the three companies that potentially will merge with VGAC. Now, VGAC sits at $729 million for their market cap, almost 730. Over the 5-day chart, just to look here, again, trending around the normal, typical SPAC price. Bumped up a little bit due to probably some of the excitement. Peaked about 11% from the average cost. And looks like it trended back down here, down 3% on the day. And in the aftermarket, kind of running pretty sideways. So again, no definitive agreement has been put into place. No SPAC date or merger date has been announced. But I think this is a pretty exciting opportunity, similar to my previous video when I talked about BFT, which is going to be merging with PaySafe. So again, that's after an announcement was made. VGAC, no one knows what they're going to be merging with, but I think it's pretty exciting. And again, at the price that it's at now, I'd say, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just doing this for, putting you guys on the plays that I'm looking into. But again, I think at this price, it seems very reasonable to maybe nibble in And as the price goes down, which it probably will until we get more information about the merger, you could potentially just buy more. Again, anything under $11, I think it's a no-brainer. But even at the prices now, relative to where it's going to be, price targets for me are sky's the limit. 20s, 30s, 40s, who knows? So again, something for all of you to look at. And I hope, we can have a fruitful dialogue down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts about VGAC, where you think it's going to head. But I'm truly bullish on this move. So yeah, hope to hear from you guys. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, keep investing.